Tony, welcome back. How's pre-season gone so far in the first week?
Yeah, a week in. Good. I mean, initially it's they running really. They're doing testing on the first day, seeing how they come back. They all sort of come back. Modern day footballers, they come back pretty fit, to be honest. I think it was an eye opener for Luis Semedo. You know, coming from Portuguese football, a big 6'4" young boy, and I'm not sure he's used to doing the physical stuff this week, but he's adapting well. He's a nice kid, and he understands he's come to England to play his football, and he has to get his workload up. He's technically very good, and in training, you know, with the ball at his feet, he makes really good decisions and he can finish. So looking forward to getting the game started to see how he does. Generally everybody's been good. You know, as a staff we'll say what a good bunch we've got. Nobody's moaning, nobody's whinging. They're just getting on and doing the work, concentrating with the football. So yeah, it's felt like a good vibe. It's always good pre-season. The pitches are great. You know, the ground staff have had a long time to prepare them, and so you feel as if you're training on a carpet really, and so the level of the football and the quality of the play has been really high, because a lot of them are of a similar age. They get on well with each other, and the banter's been good. And so the first week I've only got positives to say really. So, you know, young Job's been in the building and doing extremely well, looks really athletic, and obviously another lad who's 6'3", 6'4", along with Luis Semedo, and yeah, it's good having new faces around really. I think, you know, Seath isn't training at the moment. He's got an injury to his ankle, so he's not out on the grass. Triantis is still in Australia having a break because his season's just really finished. He played the Toulon tournament for Australia, so we're giving him a week or two to have a break before coming into a 10.5-month season. So with Trey Humes not here training because he played in the Nationals only in the middle of June, so we'll filter them back in over the next few weeks. And to answer your question, you know, pre-season it's going well. First week they're all doing well, doing fit. Frustrating, I suppose, that we haven't got Adji, we haven't got Dennis Sirkin, obviously we haven't got Ross Stewart, Corey Evans, Elliot Templeton, but you know, I'm sure they'll filter in as the season starts, and like of Elliot, they'll filter into training before really, as maybe on the American trip, and but yeah, bit by bit, let's try and integrate the new lads. Let's build on what we tried to achieve last year with the squad feeling and the group together working hard, and hopefully we can build on this up and coming season on what we achieved last year.
You mentioned the USA trip, but there will be some friendly games, some behind closed doors, some that fans can come and watch as well. Yeah. And what you're kind of hoping to see, and what you're kind of hoping to gain from those friendlies as we prepare for the new season?
We've got in like an internal game this weekend, just mixing everybody up just to get them used to playing on a big pitch again, moving the ball around. Obviously it won't be overly competitive because we don't want to be tackling each other too hard. So our first like competitive fixtures are, I think, 2 on the same day against South Shields and Gateshead next weekend. We'll just mix the teams up, and again, for us it's about the fitness really, more competitive games than teams, local teams, but we'll want to do well and there'll be crowds in, and so we will mix the teams up, as I said, and so there'll be some pretty inexperienced footballers playing alongside some players who will have had lots of football last year. So, but it's mainly about getting 90 minutes into their legs. The staff will watch both games, but obviously I think one, because of the timings, one's late morning, one's late afternoon, and we'll watch both games. But it's really to get the minutes into the lads' legs and you know, to help the local teams as well get their seasons prepared and up and ready in front of a crowd, and we're looking forward to them. The other games in America, I don't really know what to expect, and I don't get overly anxious about these games. It's about our team. You know, we can win 5-0 or lose 5-0, and I'll be judging our team really on their organisation and the way that we're trying to ask them to play and their application to doing that. So yeah, we'll get the games in America played. I'm hoping there's a few new faces still to come in the building. We're going to have to integrate them. I think it's amazing that we've managed to get 3 or 4 new faces in, just as we're arriving back. It's really good to have them with us through the pre-season and integrate into the team. Rather than last day of the window they get thrown into the group and expected to be brilliant from day one. It's sometimes you have to get used to the lads you can connect with, how you get your home sorted out, get your bills sorted out, get your bank sorted out, got a car sorted out. These are all the things that people don't realise. They just see the footballer arrive and expect him to do the job day one. So it's why it's good that they come in early if they can and integrate into the group, or integrate into the city as well, and the surroundings. So at this moment, good, and looking forward to the games throughout the pre-season, looking forward to get the organisation of the team, looking forward to giving everybody minutes, some young lads playing alongside some senior players, and don't worry too much about the results through pre-season. Just let's get them fit so that when the season starts we are all capable and up to speed on being able to react to how the game goes. So if we need to put the foot on the gas more and push harder, we've got that capability. Or if we need to see a game out because we're in front, then we've got that capability as well. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Just touching on the injured lads who are currently kind of going under their own sort of programmes at this moment in time, how hopeful are you that some of them will be available come the start of the season?
Yeah, I think that they're all slightly different. I think, Corey won't be making the start of the season, and Ross won't be making the start of the season. Elliot, I'm pretty sure will. I think he's, or might be available for it. He's going to maybe play some part of maybe the last game or something in the US. So let's wait and see on that one. Dennis, I don't think he's too far away as well. Adji's quite a way away. Adji won't be coming to the US with us, and so yeah, that's frustration because we obviously gambled a little bit on that last game of last season against Luton, and tried to get him up to speed to give us a bit of physicality in the team. That was a very team that on paper was out muscled by a much more physical team, and so we tried to get him in, and yet he damaged his reoccurrence really, which was not good for anybody. But so yeah, Adji's going to be a miss. Dennis will touch and go, I think, towards the season, but obviously Corey and Ross are no's, but Seath should be about ready, I think, for the start of the season, but won't have done much in pre-season games. So let's wait and see. We'll work with what we've got. As I said, hopefully there'll be another couple coming in. We could do with some help probably at the top end of the pitch if you think Ross isn't quite ready yet. So we've got young Emil Luis Semedo, but he is still a boy, and it's a lot of burden for him to be like the only senior striker that we've got, and so we could probably do with some help at the top end of the pitch over the next few weeks, and I'm sure we're working very, very hard behind the scenes on that. And but we should all be positive, all look forward to it, understand that the season is going to be tough this year with the teams who came down, Leeds United, Southampton, Leicester are big teams, and they're not teams who went up last year and have come down this year, and they're used to the Championship. They're a pretty big team. Leeds, of course, I think this third season they've been relegated to have 2 full seasons in the division, but Southampton have been up there a long time, and Leicester obviously, they won the Premier League in 2015. So big teams coming down. Ipswich Town spending money, and a club I know really well. very ambitious and a big support as well, and so there'll be a handful as well. It'll be a really interesting opening day of the season because they'll come with all guns firing, I'm sure, and so Plymouth, it's the other end of the world for us to get there, and historically, having gone to Plymouth in the past, it's always a tough place. They've got a cauldron of a stadium, and it's so isolated. I think you feel as if there's that. The fans are very, very much one team sort of town really, and so it's a quite intimidating place to go and play football. So I think the league's going to be tough. If you add into those teams I've just mentioned, your West Broms, your Middlesbroughs, your Watfords, them sort of teams, Norwich. The league looks tough on paper, but it looked tough last year and we did pretty well. So we will be really positive the way we approach it. As I say, hopefully a little bit more in recruitment over the next few weeks, but looking forward to the challenge of it, and hopefully the supporters are looking forward to us giving everything we've got in every game and seeing where it takes us.